The second annual International Energy Conference and Expo opened this morning at the Guyana Marriott Hotel, with President Finale telling the conference that his government will not be negotiating the contentious Stabroek Block production sharing agreement with ExxonMobil. The agreement was signed in 2016 by the then APNU AFC government. You would recall that the People's Progressive Party, during its 2020 election campaign, had committed to renegotiating the agreement, calling it lopsided. Today, in front of the international delegates and investors, the president sang a different tune.
That governments have to make decisions that are in the best interest of the country. We came into government and met what we have said publicly is a lopsided agreement. But we have a responsibility to honor an agreement that was made. I spoke about the consequences of walking away. I saw a completely different headline from what I said. That's okay though. That's a function of democracy, not accuracy. I said then that we must think. And that is what responsible policy making is about. Let us say we stop production tomorrow. We stop all the production tomorrow. What is the consequence? What is the exposure to the country? What is the exposure? All those who've invested in a part, and this is not only the big investors, who took a loan, built apartments, new hotels going up. The man who had 3 taxis and invested in 200 taxis now. What is the exposure to them? And then what is the exposure to the financial institutions that finance investment based on projection? So what we did was say, we have something that was already signed, we agree, we're going to efficiently manage it to extract as much benefit as possible, and all future agreements are going to be different. And we have not only said it, but you have the new agreements that are not only substantially different, but are comparable to the best terms for the government, whilst at the same time not locking out investment in the sector. Because there must be a balance. You cannot set terms and conditions that lock out investment, especially when we are going to an auction now. And that is what we have put to the table.
The controversial PSA has come under harsh criticism for being bad for Guyana. In retrospect, the coalition has said repeatedly that they will be offering their unconditional support if the PPP government were willing to renegotiate the contract.